It's Gail the Cleaning Girl. Welcome back to my channel and my final Food Friday video in my barbecue family favorite series. I've shared with you in the former 3 weeks, starting with our mixed grill recipes, our salads and sides recipes, our desserts recipes, and today is going to be drinks recipes. Let's get started. So, iced tea, punch, those are our two family favorites. And then, of course, I said lemonade. We would often make that. That's open a jar of lemonade that's frozen concentrate and mix. Yeah, that's how I did it. And then, of course, soda is always a hit. Excuse me, and then depending on your family, maybe beer or wine or whatever. And that's fine. And I did list it all because, yes, I would occasionally have alcoholic beverages at my family gatherings. So let's look for some drinks stickers. And in the first food book, I know there are drinks. So here we go. We have this one. That's kind of fun. Let's see. Do you know what? I need some dessert too. Finish decorating this sucker up. I didn't share pie. Let's add a couple of these cupcakes. Because dessert is my favorite thing. Look at this one. I would like someone to make all these cupcakes and give them to me. I know that's terrible and selfish, but it's just how I am. You know what would also be good, I said, would be watermelon and stuff. I should find some of that, right? Look, watermelon. Haha. Let's see, drinks. Here we go. Let's put in this bright green mixture. That kind of looks like punch, don't you think? I think I'm going to use this one word, cheers. I could use those beers because root beer has fizz, but I won't. That's enough. All right, so like I said, some of these things are just easy peasy and you don't have to think twice. But let me share with you how to make iced tea. I know that not everyone knows how to make iced tea. And I know that because a friend of mine was at my house once and said to me, "You make the best iced tea. How do you make it?" So let's make iced tea. Iced tea. I always fill my kettle with fresh cold water and bring my water to a rolling boil. Turn off the heat and add 5 tea bags. I have found that 5 is the magic number. This needs to steep for at least 2 hours. That's my I'm in a hurry iced tea. Typically, if I know I want to make iced tea, I will make it in the morning before I go to work and come home and drink it. I always use decaf tea bags. Since it's been summer vacation, I might make it the night before and then let it steep while I'm sleeping, and then get up in the morning and pour it in a pitcher and I'm set. Now, I no longer use sugar. I just don't sweeten it. If I'm baking, I might use sugar, but I don't use sugar otherwise. But back in the day when we drank iced tea as a family favorite, I would add a half a cup of sugar, and you stir that sugar until it is dissolved into the tea, which if you let it set for 2 hours, or if you make it in the morning and now it's time for dinner, or you've made the iced tea, you boiled your water and it's been steeping, you know, when you got up and had your morning coffee and now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and the barbecue is going to happen. It will be about room temperature and the sugar should dissolve no problem. Squeeze in that juice of half a lemon and then you just pour it in glasses over ice. It is delicious. Yum, yum. But not just iced tea. Let's talk about variations. How about peach iced tea? How about raspberry iced tea? Both are family favorites, especially the peach. I would substitute 2 peach or raspberry or whatever other flavor your family likes tea bags for 2 of the regular tea bags. So we'd have 3 black tea bags and then 2 of the flavored tea bags, and ta-da, you've got your flavored iced tea. Now, if you do that, you may wish to omit the lemon. You might not. So that's iced tea. Yum, yum. Let's talk punch. Party punch. Now, I have shared this recipe before on my channel when I was making the recipe book for my daughter for Christmas like 2 years ago or so. So I'm going to write up an ingredients for party punch and I'll get back to you at the end. So oftentimes this party punch was something that when we would get groceries before the party, my kids would be standing in the freezer aisle, the juice section, and I would say all the names of the frozen concentrates that were available that you could use in this type of a punch that would work for our daughter's food allergies. Oftentimes, I just bought the limeade because that was different. We usually drank the lemonade concentrate, but sometimes you could find cherry lemonade. Sometimes I would get the mixed fruit punch. That was very hard to find in Minute Maid. I would get the orange juice without the pulp. So you just have to go down that frozen foods aisle and look. And then a whole 2 liters of 7-Up or Sprite, whatever you like. Go ahead and try the cherry 7-Up or Sprite or another flavor if you wish. Now, our daughter had food allergies, so we never used the sherbet or the vanilla ice cream. However, when I was growing up, my mom always floated in a container of rainbow sherbet and just allowed it to melt in the punch bowl. And that was delicious. So I tried using sorbets as an experimented with different things. I tried to make my own kinds of add-ins for our daughter for parties. As she was growing up. When we found some dairy-free vanilla ice cream substitutes, we would use that. 1 pint is all you need. So in your punch bowl, place that frozen can of concentrate. Usually I would take that concentrate out earlier in the day and put the concentrate in the punch bowl and just let it kind of ooze into a glob. And, you know, usually these parties were in nice weather and it didn't usually take very long for that concentrate to melt. And then pour in your whole 2 liters of 7-Up or Sprite. And then sometimes that would be it. And I would garnish with lemon slices, lime slices, orange slices. Sometimes I'd floated a few cherries in there. I've added crushed pineapple before, but you need to warn your guests that you are putting in something like that, especially if you have toddlers who would be unaware and you don't want anyone to choke. And as I said, an option is, of course, the rainbow sherbet and the vanilla ice cream. So party punch, this is so good. I do sometimes make party punch. You could make an adult version of this party punch by adding rum. I think would be quite good with that. All right. So, and don't forget about your family's favorite sodas and water, of course, especially if you're going to be outside in the sun. You want to keep everyone hydrated. So there we go, my full family favorite menu for barbecues and cookouts. I once again want to thank David for suggesting that I share a family recipe. I hope everyone enjoyed hearing all our family favorites. As I said, with the exception of the Tandy cake, this is what we ate regularly for parties. And making these videos over the past couple of days, and I'm sure uploading them and sharing them and watching them in August, it's really made me nostalgic. So thank you for the suggestion, David. If you as a viewer have a suggestion for something you'd like to see, leave a comment in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, check out my video for desserts, salads and sides, and the mixed grill. I'll attach this entire barbecue playlist at the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.